Hello everybody, this is Margaret Yang from CMC Markets, Singapore. Today we are going to discuss what does US election mean to normal investors. For the upcoming US presidential election, I would describe it as a battle that was more than 6 trillion US dollars by measuring their tax treatment alone. Rather than the tax treatment, I have summarized here the major differences in their policies in this table. So on the left-hand side is Clinton, on the right-hand side is Donald Trump. So just now we have discussed their differences in tax treatment. Basically, Donald Trump, he is going to cut tax in almost all aspects, including income tax, property tax, corporate tax. Whereas for Clinton, she will make no changes in the corporate tax, whereas increase tax rate on the wealthy people. So for Clinton, she basically supports service sectors as well as high technology industries. For Donald Trump, he represents the interest of lower whites and he supports traditional industrials like property and infrastructure and industrials. For Clinton, she has always been backed on globalization, which represents by the free trade agreements. For Donald Trump, he's playing the US priority card, and all his focus is within the United States, and he is against free trade agreements like NAFTA or TPP. He plans to raise high tariffs on the Chinese and Mexico imports. In their immigrant policies, Donald Trump against illegal immigrants, and he plans to build a Mexican wall. Whereas for Clinton, instead of chasing the illegal immigrants away, she planned to do a reform and legalize those immigrants. And finally, let's come back to their foreign policies. Clinton has always been supportive to return to Asia policy, whereas for Trump, because his focus is on the United States alone, and he don't really care about the rest of the world, and he says that United States airlines need to pay a protection fee in order to enjoy their military protection. So right now, I think United States is standing at an important historical turning point. That is, will United States continue to lead the world or return to the era of isolationism? And that is the biggest question we are facing right now. If Donald Trump becomes the US president, we will see a wide impact to the world and knock-on effects as shown on this graph. He is against free trade agreements like NAFTA and TPP, and he is going to impose high tariffs on imports. That's really bad news for the stock market. So we'll most likely see a stock market sell down, panic selling, and following the election results if Donald Trump becomes the president. And in the long run, we'll probably see a rising labor cost and living expenses. So as political and financial uncertainties continue to rise, I think precious metals, including gold, platinum, and silver, is going to outperform other asset classes. And that is already happening now. Recently, we have seen that the poll lead is narrowed down, so gold and silver, platinum has rebounded substantially from their recent lows. And of course, Mrs. Yellen is going to be affected too, as Federal Reserve is extremely sensitive to market shocks and turmoil. So if Donald Trump becomes the president, I think Federal Reserve will consider to delay their interest rate hike in December, and thus the US dollar will weaken against other currencies including Japanese yen, euro, and Swiss franc. In the very long run, Trump plans to swap short-term bond with longer term, so we will see a flattening in yield curve. Alright, so what should investors do? I think it's very important to make use of our guaranteed stop loss orders if you don't want to get trapped in the gap up or down, and you don't want to suffer from big slippage in your stop loss orders. Alright, so what if Clinton wins the election and becomes the first female US president? Well, then we will see women run the world. Alright, thank you for watching this video. We hope that you enjoyed it and all the best for trading. Thank you.